How to make your man act completely on his love for you from like the truth and core of his soul. Okay, so when you want to manifest a specific person, there's a certain way that we look at this and go about this. But I'm going to show you in this video what people usually do wrong and why it doesn't usually work. And then I'm going to show you what to actually like do to correct that so that you can quantum leap into reality with your man where he is completely transparent with you about his love for you in word, deed, and action. Okay. This is part of my series that I'm doing this week on my channel on quantum leaping. So I'm going to have, if you want to see the other videos related to this quantum leaping tips for the week, I'm going to have that at the end of the video. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell, click all so that you know every time that I'm going live, because I'm going live every Monday, Thursday, and Friday on this channel. Fridays, sometimes we might have a meditation. So, okay, I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So if you want your person to act on their love for you, okay, and be completely transparent about how they feel about you on like a deep soul level, you have to get into a proper end. Now, here's the thing is that most people think that this is really like, oh yeah, just get into your end, blah, blah, blah. No. But most people don't actually know how to do this. And I'm completely flabbergasted and horrified every single day seeing people who talk about their end. And I'm like, that's not an end. That is not an end. It's not going to work. Right. So like if you manifesting your person has not been working for you, that's probably why. Now, if you think about quantum leaping into a reality with your person, you have to have a proper end. You can't be doing this wrong, okay? So let me explain this to you. What you actually want with your person is for them to love you and to act on it. You want for the two of you just to be able to be transparent with each other. You want to be able to connect. You want to be able to share and partake in that love with an even exchange. You just want that love transparency, right? If you want this person, they already love you. Okay, so the problem is not you loving them or them loving you. The problem is getting them to be honest and to act on it. But what most people try to do with an end when they want a person is they will think about the circumstances. Okay, circumstances, first of all, do not matter, but circumstances don't matter because circumstances don't manifest matter. Okay, so what most people try to do is they're like, I want him to text me. I want him to phone me. I want him to be nice to me. I want him to marry me. I want him to do this to me. I want him to do that to me. Well, all of those are like circumstantial. None of those things, when you think about them, like you're not accessing the energy that creates worlds. You're just thinking about like a circumstance that you want. So getting into your end, we all know that the feeling of the wish fulfilled is actually what makes it happen. Okay. So what are you going to like, if you want to capture your end, the proper way to get results, you have to figure out how to think about your end in a way that does capture the energy that creates worlds. That's how you're going to make this quantum leap. So I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. All right. Make sure that you watch all the way until the end of the video so that you understand completely how to do this. So all you have to do is make your end something that encompasses all of the circumstances that you want, something that implies or assumes all of the circumstances that you want, a true and proper end, and something that encompasses the feeling or embodies like the essence of this reality that you want to be in. So I'm going to give you a specific example of what you can think to yourself, what end that you can go for if you want your person to be completely transparent with you about their love for you, and if you want them to act on it, and of course, verbally and action-wise as well. Here's what it is. Here's my example. We We can just be ourselves together. Think about how powerful that is. If they love you and you love them, pretty much ego is just in the way. What's in the way? Fears are in the way. Ego is in the way. Illusions of limitations are in the way. Like, all the stuff that's in the way is not really real. It's not really truth. It's not really soul level. Like, it's just like surface level ego stuff. So the idea of you being able to just completely be yourself with this person and them being able to completely be themselves with you, it implies all of the things that you want to happen in your relationship with them. It implies that they're loving you. It implies that they're telling you that they love you, that they're just being themselves and being quite honest with you in their communication with you. It implies that the ego is not in the way. It implies that fear is not in the way. It implies that limitation and lack is not in the way. And it even implies that they have an ability to not allow circumstances to come between you and them, because that's not, whatever's not their truth. If you're just being yourself with each other, right? If your relationship is transparent, neither one of you are going to let stupid stuff get in the way, no matter who or what it is. So this end, if you imagined this, then you would automatically imply that they're acting on their love in every way with you, and that you're transparently acting on your love with them. This is the kind of relationship that you actually want. And this is an end that is a true end. If you think about an end in terms of a circumstance, you're capped at the circumstance. So if you think about, oh, we're married, there's a cap on that, right? And usually when you just think about a circumstance in itself, there's this push and pull and this resistance because you really, really, really want that circumstance. You really, really want that wedding. You really, really want that ring. And what happens when you think about something that you really want? In the next breath, you're going to be thinking about all the reasons why you think that you can't have it, or all the things that you think are in the way, or all the reasons that you're afraid why you can't have it. So if you think about something that's more energetic, right? Like, we can just be ourselves with each other. First of all, that's something that can happen today. And that's an energy that you can quantum leap into and that you can feel. And since it's not really as circumstantially based, right? It's a little bit more like just a feeling, the wish fulfilled oriented, that's going to be something that you can hop into and that you can kind of stay in that space a lot easier. Make sure that when you are wanting to achieve a quantum leap, make sure that you just completely immerse yourself in that reality where you feel like you're being honest, you're just being yourself with them and they're just being themselves with you. And this is a really, really easy feeling. And that's what you want to feel in your life and in this process and in your relationship. The ease and the exchange and the flow is just mutual and seamless and symbiotic. Okay. That's how you want to feel. You want to completely immerse yourself in that end. And there's really no circumstance that matters when you are achieving and immersing yourself into that energy that creates worlds. All right, so I'm going to put on the screen here the playlist that I did this week. Also, if you want to join my Manifesting University, where I teach, I go live every single week. I go live lessons, live Q&A, practices, homework, all kinds of stuff. If you want to join the community, get support, get my live courses, my Quantum Leap retreats, all the things, which, by the way, I'm doing the Quantum Leap retreat for this month today. You can also join that. I'm going to put that link. It's going to be somewhere on the screen, but I'll also put that link below for you guys. And make sure that you hit that button that says subscribe, hit that bell so that you know every time that I'm going live. And I will see you later.